Has anyone ever said to you, "Oh, you just need to find your passion"? But you sit around and think about that, but you don't really know what your passion is? Well, I'm somebody who, I guess, has found his passion and discovered more passions along the way. And I want to try to help you get going on the same path to finding your passion. So I just wrote down a couple notes that I think can start to get you on the way to discovering what your passion is in life, sorry. So I guess the first question is, what is a passion? And to me, a passion is one or multiple activities that you enjoy doing that you would do either with or without the opportunity of being paid for it. And some examples of passions that people may have include cooking or dancing or drawing or playing the piano, driving and working on cars or motorcycles, gardening or farming, computer programming, exercise or fitness, biology. I don't know. The list can kind of go on and on. But the point is that these are all activities that people do on a daily basis that they would do whether they are being paid for it or not. They do it either for a career or job, or they just do it for a hobby. Like, it's just what they love doing. And I think discovering your passion can be a process of true self-discovery, and it requires a lot of soul searching. And your passion doesn't just have to be one thing. Like, you can have multiple passions, like I said I have. Like, I like to do a number of different things that I would consider my passion. And for a lot of them, I have no plan on making any money from them. I think what you need to do to start discovering your passion is to sit with yourself and ask yourself, well, what is it that I truly like to do? What would I do if money was not even a part of the conversation? Like, what would I do completely for free every day and be happy doing whatever that is for the rest of my life? What would I do if I had unlimited amounts of time and no consequences for doing this thing day in and day out every day? And also, another question you can ask yourself is, what did I like to do as a child? A lot of people's passions are things that maybe they've done since childhood that they just didn't realize were their, what they love to do. Like, for instance, like drawing or something. Like, a lot of people start out drawing when they're children and keep it up late, into their 60s and 70s, and at some point they realize, hey, this drawing thing is my passion. Just because they didn't try to turn it into a career doesn't mean that it's not their passion. So you can just sit and ask yourself, like, what have I always loved doing, or what is something that I'm interested in doing that I would like to explore? And I think if you follow those things, there's a good chance that you'll find your passion in that. I think more often than not, your passion is something that you naturally gravitate towards. It's something that you don't have to force yourself to do. Like, you just do it just because you feel called to do it. I don't know, it's hard to explain. Like you have like a need to do it, like if you don't do it that day, or or if you go like too long without doing this thing, then you start to feel like anxious, and you start to feel just incomplete or something. It's like, it's weird. Like, it's an activity that you feel like you can't live without, And there's no need really to overcomplicate it. Like, no one is here to judge you for whatever you find that your passion is, No matter how complex or simple your passions may be, they're for you and for you alone. Like, you don't have to try to be cool, like, and have like the coolest passion or whatever. Like, you don't have to try to impress anyone with what your passion is. This is all about what you love to do and what you enjoy doing. So don't worry about trying to do it for other people. Like, it's something that you want to do for yourself and for yourself only. So one of the most important things that you should do is sit and talk to your inner child. Because, like I mentioned before, a lot of our passions stem from things that we love doing as children. So you can just sit and think about, well, what were some of the things that I loved doing as a child that just made time just fly by, and before I knew it, it was, the sun was going down and it was dinner time. Like, what things that I love to do, that I just felt like free and in my own world. More often than not, those are things that you still deep down have a desire to do, but maybe you lost it somewhere along the way. So I would just try to reconnect myself with my inner child and, ask myself, well, what was I doing back when I was a child that I just loved doing, that, made me feel like everything in the world was okay. I was just happy and free doing that thing, and I had no worries in my mind. So yeah, I would talk to your inner child to maybe ask them what were things that they love doing, and usually those are some things that are your passions. So yeah, I think it's important to remember that your passions should be something that you want to do for your entire life. It's not just something that you pick up, or it could be something that you pick up and drop in a couple weeks. Usually you want to, I believe the things that are your truest passions are things that that you want to continue doing for the rest of your life. Like, it's not just something that you do for a small period of time and then you stop. Like, I think a true passion is something that you want to do, like I said before, regardless of whether you're being paid for it, that you want to do just for the rest of your life, Yeah, like, it doesn't have to be anything super crazy. It can be super simple, just, even if just reading books, or just things that you want to do for the rest of your life, or usually what your true passion is. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you were able to take something from this, and I hope you're inspired to talk to yourself and try to discover what your passion or passions are. And And yeah, leave me a comment to tell me what your passion is, or if you're on the journey to discovering your passion, tell me what some of your things that you're considering are. Be sure to like and subscribe to see more from me, and check out my links in the description. And yeah, have a wonderful day. Until next time, peace.